Up next, the Magic taking on the Cavaliers. For the Magic, they want to start this season with a bang on their home floor, showing the home fans what to expect this year. Cavs, Magic, the NBA on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brett Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. And here's what the Cavaliers' schedule looks like. On Saturday, they'll be taking on Victor Oladipo and the Indiana Pacers. Then on Monday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Well, Kevin Love has dramatically improved his perimeter shooting over his career, but he said, "I've tried not to fall in love with it too much. Where I'm going to make my money is also rebounding. That's a stat I always look at because it can help a team win even when the shot's not falling." Kevin?
Great attitude. His work inside, a big part of it, DA. Thanks. Opening night, Brent, always exciting. Technically, every team is undefeated with a lot of hope.
You're just fired up. I mean,
I am fired up.
The NBA never stops, Kevin. We know this, right?
Isn't it great, though? I'm so glad it doesn't stop.
Well, the offseason is just absolutely ridiculously exciting.
So fun.
So much movement and hope for franchises that, have struggled for a long time. And here we go. Hope springs eternal. It's opening night.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The duo inside, Love and Thompson. Garland is out there with Clarkson. And it's the natural in at the 3 spot. And for the Magic, they've got Terrence Ross. Magician is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then there's DJ Augustine. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, down low. Ross with a wide open look. No good with the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
There's Garland. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Garland's got the game going with his first points of the game for the Cavs. Now here is Augustine. And the shot is good.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Garland with it. Poke loose. Clock at 6. Now the pass to Clarkson. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Vucevic. Ross passes to Magician. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now, here's Garland. Thompson surveying the floor. Love kicks to Garland. Drains it from 17 feet out.
Yeah, Love can scan the floor. He's always looking for the late cutter and patient with that decision.
And here's Augustine. Pass to Isaac. Goes up on the wing. Thompson with the rebound. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Here's Magician. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that. It's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
Now, here's Garland. Pass to Thompson. Love outside. Off target from outside.
You know what, though? Sometimes it can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Now here is Augustine. Defense right on him. Count that bucket. Augustine's got his second basket.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Garland dishes to Clarkson. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup.
And the strength of Clarkson on display. Awesome job fending off the defense and not letting that deter him from scoring.
Now here's Ross. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Here's Garland. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Vucevic. Oh, and here we go. Isaac's got the fast break chance. Here's Magician. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And a coaching hire by the Cavaliers that caught most off guard. John Beilein had led the Michigan Wolverines for 12 seasons, their all-time leader in coaching wins.
Well, there was also talk the year prior about John Beilein joining the Detroit Pistons organization, so finally making the jump to the NBA, where it's a much different challenge. It's going to be very interesting to see how it is that Coach Beilein implements a lot of his offensive schemes that were so successful in college.
The first one falls. Both shots good from the stripe. And the Cavaliers this summer selecting point guard Darius Garland with the 5th overall pick. The second-year man Colin Sexton already on the roster. Greg, how do you see the fit between these two players?
Well, I mean, both are 6'2". The questions will come at the defensive end of the floor. Offensively, both show great promise as shooters, very scoring-minded guards, reminiscent possibly of a Lillard-McCollum pairing for the Blazers, which could be a roadmap for the Cavs.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. Here's Garland. Pass to Clarkson. Cleveland moving it around. Fires the 3. Can't hit that one. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Here's Magician. They get the rebound. It's good on the putback.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now, here's Clarkson. Shot from 12. Second chance shot. And it's laid up and in by Thompson.
Well, that's what Tristan Thompson does best, just working the glass and working the D over.
Now Augustine. The pass to Isaac. Here is Ross. There's the 3. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Left side, Love. It's deflected. And now Orlando on the break. Finishes the break with a slam.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
Well, they say the post-up big man is dead and gone in the NBA. But don't tell that to Nikola Vucevic. An offensive focal point, and he does some of his best work on that low block. at Jordan Clarkson, some numbers on him. Last season's performance for him. Last season put up about 17 points per, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's done his share of the work for the team, definitely making an impact.
Well, the numbers, if you look at them, impressive all the way around, and he's not letting the team down.
Now, here's Garland. Pass to Thompson. Love outside. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game. Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Passes it to Ross. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vucevic. Now, here's Garland, headed by Augustine. Now, here's Garland. Pass to Thompson. The pass to Love. Shot clock at 5. Here's Garland. Orlando grabs the miss. Pass to Isaac. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Love. The 6th pick back in 2017. 6'10" Jonathan Isaac out of Florida State. Greg, what have you seen from him?
Came in somewhat raw. Potential as a rangy defender. Offensively, though, still a ways to go.
First one falls for him. When it comes to hustle, effort, who would you put on the floor to get those 50-50 balls that are just so important, and sometimes, with the win-or-loss in the balance?
And I watch Kawhi Leonard, and even though he's a superstar player, there's still some efficiency in his action to go and get that ball.
He just never stops.
He never stops. Yeah. And so, yeah, he might not get dirty, but he doesn't have to because he outsmarts everybody else to get to it. And we have scrappy guys like Marcus Smart and Patrick Beverley who we've talked about as being nuisances on the court. But those guys are invaluable to any coaching staff. And when they have those kind of plays, it just gets everybody going and brings a level of energy back to the game.
It does energize you. You're exactly right. Here's Augustine following the basket by Colin Sexton. Augustine. Nance with some nice D.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Here's Gordon, and Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Osman's checked in. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Garland with it. He has 6. Passes it to Nance. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
And taking a look here at the numbers for Augustine, how he performed last season. 12th in three-point field goal percentage, and he'd make you pay every time he went to the line. Top 20 in free throw percentage.
And who could defend him last season out there? Defenders tried to body him up, play a little physical, but time and time again, he drilled the 3 anyway. Now, here's Garland. Pass to Nance. Here's Sexton, and he gets the jumper to drop.
Well, Sexton feeling it right now, being assertive and getting to the spots on the floor that he wants to operate.
Here's Augustine. Dishes to Gordon. Over Jerebko. And it's Gordon missing.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Orlando leading by 5. Augustine finds Fournier. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Now, here's Garland. He has 6. Oh, Nance in position. Stolen by Gordon. 4-on-3 break. Here's Isaac. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And how about Isaac there making himself a big target? Tough to match up with him in these open floor situations.
Now, here's Sexton. Defended by Gordon. Now Sexton. 6 on the shot clock. From outside the arc. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4. Orlando leading. Outside Fournier. Here's Bamba. He can't get it to go. And Cleveland the other way now. Here's Sexton. 7 points in the game. To the wing right side. Here's Osman. Another 3 for Cleveland.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
And the pass to Isaac. Lets it go from 14. And it's Gordon missing.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
Isaac with the steal. For 3, Fournier. Larry Nance comes up with the rebound. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's a 3-point game. Garland, the pass to Jerebko. Up top, Nance. 6 to shoot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Nance is so athletic and so springy and bouncy out there on the floor. He can draw a lot of contact like that.
Cleveland shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Well, the athleticism here runs in the genes for Larry Nance Jr. You remember his dad back in 1984 was in the NBA slam dunk contest. And the cool story about Larry Nance playing in Cleveland, in the town he grew up in. That's awesome stuff.
And the Magic making a change here. Aminu's checked in. Both free throws good from Nance. Here's Fournier. 40 seconds left in the first quarter. Fires from 14. They grab their own miss. Here's Bamba. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, you talk about physical gifts for the game. Mo Bamba, a 7-footer with the longest wingspan, 7'9.5", and that gives him a huge sphere of influence.
And that one falls for Bamba.
And sort of known for that crazy length, Bamba's also extremely bright. Got offers from Ivy League schools, including Harvard.
Here's Osman. To the middle. Here's Nick.
Too much. Look at that.
So pretty when Larry Nance Jr., even at his size, gets a chance to glide.
Now here is Augustine. On the wing, Gordon. Fades back. Here's Bamba. And the layup's good off the glass. Bamba's got 5.
The activity from Bamba when he's playing with a high motor, watch out.
We've got more in store for you right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Hands out there with Jonas Jerebko. And it's Osman in at the 3. In player development, Brent, what are some of the primary things that can be taught?
I think in today's game, what a lot of PD coaches are looking at, Kevin, is just decision-making, playing out of the pick and roll and coming off into a spot where you're making the correct reads. It's much like when you cover a lot of football where you can talk to quarterbacks about their checkdowns.
Yes.
I think you can teach guys how it is that when they come off a screen, what's going to be available to them and paint pictures for them so that when they're on the floor, they become second nature in terms of their decision-making. That can be huge. And then the second thing is always player development, working on confidence in shooting the basketball. You just want guys to feel like whatever shot they're taking, they've got a great chance of making it.
And he sinks the second. Magic leading by 3. Augustine with it. Pass to Fournier. Teardrop shot, and he lays it up and in.
Now that play never gets old, Kevin. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Garland kicks to Osman. Passes to Nance. Just 5 on the clock. To the inside. Count it, and the Orlando lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Sexton.
Toughness there shown by Colin Sexton. No stranger to having to outmuscle the defense from time to time.
Augustine. And that one barely misses as he draws contact. 2 free throws coming up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Magic shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
No good on the free throw. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Cleveland. And the second free throw, good. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Nance. Shoots the 3. Aminu grabs the miss.
Yeah, and that one way back in the first quarter is a three-pointer that has been his only one of the night.
That 7'9" wingspan on full display there. Bamba swooping in with authority.
Down low, here's Osman. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, last season the Magic broke a 6-season playoff drought. Nick Vucevic was the franchise's first All-Star in 7 seasons. It's been a long rebuild from the Dwight Howard era. We'll see where the team goes from here, but Kevin, they're happy to just be playing games that matter night in and night out.
All right, thank you very much, David. A free throw drops for Augustine. For the Magic, Magician comes in for Bamba, and it's Ross in for Aaron Gordon. Cleveland also making some changes. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Nance. Kevin Love comes in for Jonas Jerebko. And it's the natural in for Jetty Osman. Both free throws good from Augustine. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Sexton kicks to Clarkson. Just 5 to shoot. A floater. He takes it up and lays it in.
Such a tough shot to master there. Clarkson feeling more and more comfortable, it looks like, with that floater.
Fournier goes in. It's blocked. And there's the pass to Ross. Here's Magician. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And Evan Fournier, good for 3. Fournier's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Now here's Thompson. Tight defense on him. Back to Sexton. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Here are the Magic now. Magic leading by 7. Inside, here's Ross, and the jam by Ross.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Clarkson taking his time here. Pass to Thompson. And here's Love from the arc. No good on that one. So Orlando will take it the other way. Here, matched up against Cleveland, is how they'll kick off the new season.
Yeah, and they took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
Here's Ross. Love grabs the board.
Well, with his touch from mid-range, Kevin, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Here's Clarkson. It's blocked.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Now here's Fournier, guarded closer. Passes it to Magician. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And Thompson kicks to Sexton. Pass to Love. 5 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. It's tipped. Outside Fournier. Trying to find Ross and gets it to him. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Here's the natural. There's the pass to Sexton. With the teardrop, 4 for 9 from the floor with that miss.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession.
And checking out the stats for Fournier. Some last season stats for him. Put up about 15 points per, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
Now Augustine following the miss by Evan Fournier from deep. Clock at 6. Love against Augustine. Over Love. Augustine, no luck.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Now, here's Sexton. He's got 9. Trying to get open is Thompson. Count it, and the Orlando lead has been cut to just 11 on the basket from Sexton.
Sexton covered tight, didn't matter, scores. Colin Sexton describes himself as a combo guard who likes to stay in attack mode and is very explosive. When he sees a gap and he gets into seams, he gets down there and tries to make some things happen.
Now here's Ross. He has 7. Fournier gets a wide open look. Offline with his 3.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Now, here's Sexton. Guarded by Augustine. Pass to Thompson. And here's Clarkson. Misses the 3. And Sexton a combo guard. That's far more of a score than probably a playmaker.
I think that's really what he's aiming for. He likes to watch film on Russell Westbrook and James Harden, and as we know, Kevin, watching those two play, they are very hungry and thirsty to score on a nightly basis. I think that's where Colin is pretty much laying the foundation of his game.
Now, here's Clarkson. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Orlando grabs the miss. Magician's got his 4th rebound in this one. Ross on the wing. And Thompson sends it back.
Tristan did a great job of elevating to deny that one.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here.
Last year, interesting under-the-radar season as Tristan Thompson statistically had a very, very good year. A career best rate in rebounding, scoring, and assists. That's a big guy down on the inside. And Tristan Thompson provides you some great foundation on a nightly basis to bring physicality to the game.
Checked in for the Magic. Jonathan Isaac comes in for DJ Augustine. And Cleveland also making a change. Garland, he's checked in for Clarkson. And as well as he played last season, the former Iron Man, Tristan Thompson, struggled with injury.
Yeah, fewest games played of his career in any given season. And for a guy who went 4 straight seasons playing every game, deep into the playoffs, games that physically and mentally take a toll on you, last season was a tough one for Tristan that way.
The Magic have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. And he knocks down the first one. Last year, the average salary for a starting point guard, Brent, in the NBA, was the highest among all positions. Why would that be?
Well, with the way the game has changed, Kevin, there's certainly an emphasis on being able to find guys who are initiating offense, scoring the basketball, shooting three-pointers, and you're seeing a big shift in salaries between point guards and bigs. That's where the biggest disparity is. Centers in the league are getting less and less of an opportunity to have the extended big money contracts because the game has moved to perimeter, and if you're a big that cannot play on the perimeter, there's not a lot of teams that are willing to invest a significant amount of their cap space into the center position. They want guards and wings who can play out there and do the damage.
And the shot goes in.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Now, here's Garland. Defense is right there, and stolen by Fournier. Magician passes to Fournier. Here's Magician. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. The Naturals got rebound number 5 here tonight. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Vucevic.
Sexton, not one of the bigger guards in the league, but he plays with a tremendous tenacity.
You know, some people, Brent, have compared the hard-nosed Colin Sexton to Russell Westbrook. What do you think?
I think that might be overshooting it a little bit. Russell is Russell, quite frankly, but at 6'2", with those long arms, is he a bigger version of maybe Eric Bledsoe, who played his early years with the Clippers and now with the Bucks, where he can get out and defend, use that body and size a little bit to bowling ball his way into the interior and make some things happen.
Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Orlando. Jonas Jerebko's checked in for Cleveland. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Fournier passes to Vucevic. Back to Fournier. The 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Oh, that's blocked, and he's able to get it back. The shot by Sexton, no good. And so it's Ross. He brings it up for Orlando. Offensive rebound, Gordon. Off target at the rim. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Sexton's shot is good. Sexton's got 15.
When you get physical like that, I don't think Sexton minds it all that much, able to play through it.
Ross on the wing. With the floater. Rebounded by Jerebko. The Cavaliers have gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Outside Fournier. And he banks in the layup. Fournier's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Pass to the natural. The 11-footer. Nice jump shot. Good. He's got 8.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Outside Fournier. Here's Gordon. Cavaliers with the rebound.
And he has not made one shot in this one. Has to be on his mind every time he's pulling up.
And then slams it in.
Yeah, you could throw it just about anywhere for Larry Nance Jr., and then he'll know what to do with it.
Orlando's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Now, here's Fournier. 9 points in the game so far. Lets the 3 fly. They get it again. And it's Gordon missing. Cleveland's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Sexton the pass to Nance. And Nance slams it in.
Sexton working the ball to a teammate. That's what you want to see from him.
One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
And that's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The Cavaliers shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
One shot.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Outside Fournier. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Bamba finds Gordon. For three, Fournier. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Clifford. What was the biggest problem for your guys in the first half?
Well, you know what? We're a defensive team first, and we've been good defensively. We've been organized. We weren't that in that first half, and that's what we got to concentrate on to get the game going back our way.
See if you revert back to your form in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. They only had a couple rough stretches, and as the first period came to a close, they had a 4-point deficit. They look like a more focused team in the second quarter, and what was an early deficit for them has turned into a 3-point lead at the break. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
I was super impressed with their shot selection. I think that was part of the strategy coming in. They wanted to be patient with the basketball, move it around, and get high percentage looks. Obviously, that's going to be big.
Check. What'd you think about Orlando?
What impressed me the most was the effort they put into the offensive glass. Second chance points really added up for them. Fighting through box outs, battling for position, they own the offensive boards.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See you, everybody, with Kevin Harlan.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Really an incredible game from Magician.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively, but he's going to keep going at it.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And so in the game for the Magic, Magician is out there with Vucevic. Then it's Terrence Ross. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's Augustine in at the point guard position. Garland, the pass to Love, and the dunk by Love.
Kevin Love showing you he's got a little vert getting up to the rim.
The Magic trail by 5. Augustine looking around. Here's Magician. Nance gets the rebound. Nance has got his 5th rebound in this one. To the middle. And Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist by Garland. Love's got the lead up to 7 now for the Cavs. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Augustine passes to Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. Now, here's Garland. He has 6. Another miss by Love. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Count it. Vucevic has got 4 this quarter.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
The Magic trail by 3. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Pass to Isaac. Shot clock at 6. A fresh 14 for Orlando. And there's the pass to Vucevic. And here is Ross. 7 points in the game. And the wing jumper offline. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, for Nick Vucevic, there was some great firsts last season. His son Philip was born in December. And then Dad made his first All-Star appearance. Nick is from a basketball family. He said, "I'll enjoy telling my son the stories, like my dad did with me. We'll see if he likes the game of basketball. I think he will." Kevin?
Well, DA, it's certainly in his genes. Thanks for that report. The 3-ball. Drills it from outside. Ross has got 10 points in the game.
Oh, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Pass to Garland. Back to Clarkson. Fires the 3, and the 3-ball is good. 7 points in the game.
Like to see more of that from Clarkson. Just get more consistent from the 3-point line. Steps up and knocks that one down.
Augustine passes to Isaac. It's blocked. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Larry Nance. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Here's Isaac. Orlando gets it back. And it's Vucevic missing.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Here's Magician. 16 points for him, but they recover it. Second shot opportunity. Vucevic with the bucket.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now, Kevin. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Clarkson against Ross. A shot by Clarkson, no good.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
A floater, and Thompson sends it back, and he recovers it. Vucevic the pass to Ross. Up and in on the layup. Ross has got 5 points now this quarter.
And look at it.
A significant portion of their offense coming on those second chance opportunities.
We've seen this explosion of Canadian players in the NBA. And really, Tristan Thompson led that way. The 4th pick back in 2011, Thompson was, at that point, the highest drafted Canadian in NBA history.
And the Cavaliers call time here. And Thompson may have led the way for Canadians. But as far as where the league is going, Greg, he's a throwback player.
I mean, a rebounder and rim runner. His game is built on toughness and hustle.
Orlando making a change here. Aminu's checked in.
And let's take a quick look now at some stats
For Love. Great showing for him last season. Last season put up about 17 points per, 11 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he led the charge when it came to scoring. Led the team.
Yeah, he shot the lights out all year long from a variety of spots on the floor. Love that versatility.
Orlando's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Magician, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
At the line, shooting 2. Magician.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And it's tied up with that one. And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Now Garland. 6 points for him. Passes it to Thompson. Rocket 6. Clarkson against Ross. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Clarkson's got 9 points. The Magic shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. And the Nationals going to pick up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Pass to Ross. Shoots over Clarkson. No good from Ross.
I tell you what, the spin move did more than just confuse the D. Looked like he's a little woozy on that off-balance attempt.
Garland, no good.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
For Cleveland, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the 3rd quarter got underway. Clarkson passes to Garland. Thompson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. Another shot, and it's Love getting it to go. He's got 8.
And not a single point in the first quarter, but he's found his game, and you can tell he's got a bit of his swagger back.
Ross on the wing. Goes up on the block, and good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine. Augustine's got 6 assists now in the game. Now, here's Garland. 6 points for him. And the pass to Thompson. Now Love. He kicks it to Garland. Over Augustine. Garland, no good. Orlando trailing here. Here's Magician. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Now, here's Garland. Pass to Thompson. Now Love. Lets the 3 fly. Orlando grabs the miss. Aminu's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Augustine. He's got 7. Makes it off the glass. And now it's a 3-point Magic lead.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now, here's Garland. Passes it to Love. Clarkson on the wing. Fires for 3, and the Nationals going to pick up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Orlando making some changes. Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. Aaron Gordon comes in for Magician. And Evan Fournier subbed in for Terrence Ross. Cleveland also making some changes. Jonas Jerebko's checked in for Love. Osman comes in for the natural. And it's Colin Sexton in for Garland. Gordon dishes to Augustine. Pass to Bamba. To the paint. And there's Augustine. Let's get on the assist from Bamba. Augustine's got 11 points.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's got 9. Here's Thompson. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Thompson's got his second basket of the night.
Not easy to prevent Tristan Thompson from scoring in that position. Got to try to body him up.
The pass to Fournier. Bamba trying to break free. And Evan Fournier good for 3. And the Magic lead by 6.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation. Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Here's Sexton following the bucket by Orlando. Fades and shoots. The shot's good from Jerebko.
Colin Sexton forced into the role in Cleveland with tons of minutes, but also having to orchestrate the offense for a very young team.
Now here is Augustine. He's got 13. And again, it's Orlando converting.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Fournier against Clarkson. There's 1:38 left to play in the third. Sexton with it. 15 points in the game. The shot by Clarkson, no good. Fournier in the corner. And it's Osman with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Shot from the wing. Good, he hits the jump shot. Clarkson's got 7 now in this quarter.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because it seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
Augustine with it. Guarded now by Sexton. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Clarkson passes to Sexton. Over Augustine. No good off the back of the rim.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Here's Gordon. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Sexton. Bamba with the block.
The main weapon in Bamba's attack, the slender long arms he possesses, helps him block lots of shots.
Count it, good. And now a 10-point Magic lead.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
From deep three-point range, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Orlando Magic with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. We'll get right back to the action when we return. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the 4th quarter. Manning the backcourt, it's Sexton and Clarkson. Nance and Thompson are up front. And it's Osman in at the 3, the small forward. Isaac misses.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
So it's the Cavaliers now, following the miss by Evan Fournier.
And that long wingspan of Isaac aids him there in turning away shots, but it's also the timing he displays when he attacks the shooter.
Now here's Fournier, and the shot is long.
Oh, just everything right about that crossover. Just didn't have anything left there for the finish.
Sexton kicks to Clarkson. Back to Sexton. Thompson outside. 3-pointer. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Cavaliers making a switch here. Garland's checked in. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Outside Fournier. Pass to Isaac. It's stolen. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Now a timeout called by Orlando. And Brent out of Macedonia, Jetty Osman, 24 years of age and 2nd in minutes played for the Cavs last season.
Yeah, Jetty, a lot of tumult around the team with his introduction to NBA basketball, but don't forget, a couple years playing pro in Europe and a top player on the Turkish national team. I think he's really ready for a bigger role with this organization.
Sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, look, here's what Steve Clifford went over with his guys during the break. He said, guys, we don't want to play hero ball. We don't want to take threes that aren't there. There are better options when you run the offense all the way through. Kevin, we'll see if they can make that adjustment.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Fournier from downtown. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Nance has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. To the right side. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. Osman kicks to Thompson. Rebound by the Magic. Gordon's got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the inside. And then jammed down as he goes right over Larry Nance Jr.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Here's Osman. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Mohamed Bamba.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Ross is checked in for Fournier. And Cleveland also making a change. The natural, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Orlando leading by 9. Passes it to Augustine. And it's blocked. Now, here's Garland. He's covered by Isaac. And here is Garland. Pass to Nance. 5 to shoot. Here's the 3. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
For 3.
Orlando, they've gone just 1 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. The pass to Ross. Now, here's Isaac. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Garland. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And Bamba pulls it down. Now Isaac to the wing on the left. Here's Augustine. Shot by Gordon, wide open. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine. Augustine's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Now, here's Garland. Clarkson up top, defended by Gordon. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You got to be cautious when you guard Clarkson. He's got a good burst. And when he gets assertive like that, oftentimes will draw a foul.
Throw good. Clarkson.
Clarkson, it's interesting for him. He's not really a point guard and not really a shooting guard. So trying to find ways to stay in the game and stay aggressive and do whatever is asked of him to earn minutes.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Vucevic checked in for Mohamed Bamba. And Magician subbed in for Gordon. Love's checked in for Cleveland. And both free throws good for Clarkson. And so it's Augustine who will bring it up for Orlando. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. And it's Vucevic missing. The Cavaliers trail by 7. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Augustine against Love. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
This one for 3. And another miss by Cleveland.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I tell him, you take 2 more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Now, here's Clarkson, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. DJ Augustine picks one up. First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Clarkson.
I felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
Here's Vucevic. No good that time. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Lets it go with a three. It's hauled in by the Magic. Magicians got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Inside, here's Isaac. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Yeah, and Isaac, he just makes dunking look easy. It has an incredible reach and quickly gets up off the floor to throw that one down.
Now, here's Clarkson, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside. Maybe the halftime break was good for him. Allowed him to step back, calm himself down, get himself in the right frame of mind, and now shots are falling.
Here is Love. Garland at the elbow. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, Nance in position. It's stolen by Vucevic. Down low, here's Magician, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
So it's Orlando now. They lead by 11. Bounce pass, Isaac. Shot clock at 5. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Shot, high post. Again, the Magic score.
I tell you, Isaac has great vision for a big man. Can see over defenders easily thanks to that size.
Now, here's Garland. Pass to Nance. Love outside. Sinks the triple. Love's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Are we sure that's the same player, guys? He looks completely different. What confidence he's playing with, and look how engaged he is on both ends.
Here's Isaac. They get a hand on it. Here's Vucevic, and it's denied. And he gets it back. It's stolen by Nance. Here's the natural. He's guarded by Ross. Count that one. The Naturals got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Cavs. And so it's Augustine who will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Pass to Ross. That's in. Augustine with the assist.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
The Cavaliers trail by 10. Garland kicks to Clarkson. The pass to the natural. Back to Clarkson. Love outside. Pass to Garland. Love outside. Here's Clarkson. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
The Cavaliers shooting 43% from the field. Now, here's Garland. He's covered closely. It's blocked, and he's able to get it back. Add another make to his scoring column, his 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
And that's an important rebound, especially on a night where the board work has not been their best.
Augustine, that's good. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Timeout called the Cavaliers. One guy who's been getting it done is Magician.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
wanna win. What's a smile when you ain't trying to go in? 5 years later, all that is just a fantasy.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan Player of the Game, Magician.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Now, here's Garland. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And the technical free throw is good. Oh, Nance in position. The three. Isaac misses. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Here's the natural. That one wide left. Orlando's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Now here is Augustine. Vucevic with the bucket. Vucevic has got the lead up to 13 now for Orlando.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Passes to Love. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And in the summer of 2018, Kevin Love signed a 4-year, $120 million extension to remain in Cleveland.
Yeah, and Kevin right now is the bridge from what was to potentially what will be. And in that what will be scenario, what will be happening is Kevin Love probably gets traded at some point. But he's been great for Cleveland. He's been a great ambassador for the city. The things that he's doing off the court philanthropically have been amazing. And Kevin Love is not done in the NBA. Still another team out there for him to go to and contribute to.
That free throw good from Kevin Love.
You think about post players in the league with who you can run an offense through, and because of Kevin Love's incredible passing ability and vision, he might be at the top of the list as somebody you could play through.
Both free throws good from Kevin Love. Here's Augustine. And there's 1:45 left in the fourth. To the middle. Vucevic down low. Working on Nance. The Cavaliers trail by 13. Garland with it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. Magic leading by 13. Pass to Magician. Vucevic down low. Covered by Nance. And it's Vucevic missing.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Orlando.
And they had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the floor of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for a Magician.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Now Augustine, after Darius Garland missing on that last three-pointer. Now here's Isaac. Not a lot of room. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
No doubt the size of Isaac is a problem for the defense. Excellent at using that long frame to draw contact.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
And Isaac really continues to intrigue you. A 6'10" forward who's just got great agility and can be a nightmare in transition.
Both good from the line that time. 12 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And here is Henson. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks a lot. Nick, how did you guys get this win tonight?
We were really good on defense, and then once we get stops, we're very good on offense. We got some easy ones, and we just kept grinding. We never let it back in the game, and it felt good to get this win tonight.
Great performance by you guys, Nick. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see